Welcome to West London and Loftus Road, where Queen's Park Rangers and Birmingham City walk out just 2 places apart in the Sky Bet Championship table, and both level on points with the potential to rise into the playoff places here tonight. Can Birmingham shake off the travel sickness which has afflicted them since returning to the Championship? Just 7 goals in 10 games on the road, the second most defeats away from home in the division, but start to put that right, and a path to the Premier League may lay before them. Swept from left to right, and Bengi pushes it on to find Kone. Smith and Burrell both make moves towards the front post. Ball curled in, and it's touched behind by Damari Gray. Another corner for Queen's Park Rangers. It's a corner which has been worked short. It's whipped towards the back post now, and it had James Beadle scrambling across his goal line. It wasn't too far away.
The noise within the crowd tells you everything. Everyone, there's that sharp intake of breath.
Room to run into here for Smith, who only has Burrell ahead of him. He drags Clara out as QPR now start to flood numbers into the penalty area. Well done. Flights one towards the back post. Sato heads it back across goal, nodded down, but it was straight at Beadle from Smith. Presentable opportunity, but it was straight at the Birmingham keeper.
This is extremely well worked at QPR. And I mentioned it earlier about, can you pull Clara out of position outside of the box?
Birmingham happy to play it patient. Fizzed across to find Bright Asai Samuel. Lovely switch of play. Now Roberts. Asai Samuel sweeps in across to the front post. Dux was there. Hasn't had much to feed off so far.
And it actually does well, doesn't he, to get a foot to this. It's an awkward angle because he's in front of the front post, so it was always going to be a difficult one.
Burrell maybe had the option to turn, but links up with Sato instead, who finds himself under real pressure. A little bit tight for QPR, but they've worked their way out of it nicely. Madsen now sweeps play out to find Mbengi. Birmingham back in shape as Varane picks up possession. First league goal for him, for the club at the weekend. He moves it on to find Smith. 5 in the box here for QPR as the cross comes in. Overhead kick attempted by Burrell. And the final touch was a Birmingham touch. Queen's Park Rangers corner.
It's a wonderful ball in from Smith. The way that he cuts in on his left foot. Bags of pace on the ball. It's one of those where it's a little bit behind Burrell, so he has to try something inventive.
Corner comes in, it's Clara who meets it, and he gets good distance on his header as well. Another cross comes in, it's a good ball in, and Queen's Park Rangers lead. Well, those crosses have been causing problems. And it's Jimmy Dunn who wheels away in celebration. Birmingham broken through once again, and Jimmy Dunn with his 2nd goal of the season. Scored 5 last year, pops up with big goals from time to time. He's got one here tonight. Queen's Park Rangers lead.
Well, just mentioned the ball in from Smith, but this is another peach. There's so much going on in terms of the defenders as well. I thought initially it might be potentially an own goal because there's so many bodies in there. But what I love about this from Dunn is he's strong and he's brave, and yes, he leans in on the defender, but it's never a foul in a million years.
And it comes once again, and Birmingham able to get the first contact. A chance to Slinging across here towards the back post. Beadle stretching, and he got something on it. He had to as well.
Well, I've said at times he's looked a bit unconvincing, but not here. Beadle does really well. Has to get this touch.
Ball goes back to Beadle. He gets it back from Clara, and Burrell sensing opportunity. QPR putting the squeeze on here. Can they force a turnover? They can. Here's Smith, low cross in. And then clipped to the back post. Real chance here, and it's one missed by Kone. Glorious opportunity to make it two, and Kone can't believe that he didn't take it.
He can't believe it, and neither can I. But again, it's another mistake at the back from Birmingham City. Yes, it is difficult. It's an acute angle, but still, you're expecting Kone to make good connection with that. Brilliant ball in, fantastic. And that's an even better angle of it. The goal mouth is gaping, and he can't put it in the back of the net.
Has to score there, Richard Kone. How important will that moment, will that miss prove to be by the end of tonight? It would be such a big result for QPR. It would give them 3 successive home wins for the first time since January. Kieran Morgan channeling his Umbengi there, trying to make life difficult for Gray, but he's given away a free kick. We're hearing there will be 6 minutes to play beyond the 90. 9 goals conceded from set pieces so far for Queen's Park Rangers. It is amongst the lower ranking of sides on that particular statistic. In it comes, that header could have gone anywhere. It was a QPR touch. It goes behind for a Birmingham corner.
I don't think he knows too much about it. Comes off the side of his head.
In it comes, it's awkward for Nardi. Did it cross the line? The game goes on. James Bell looks at his watch. That was an almightily close call. Paik sweeps it in. It will give Birmingham incentive. Penalty box loaded right now as Anderson's cross comes in, and Varane thumps it away. Well, we said they've kept Birmingham in this game. They can only have been inches away there from an equalising goal.
I think he's struggling, Nardi, as he comes in to make that save. I think he collides with the post.
Here's Cashin. Birmingham with little time to waste. Damari Gray into Paik. Just scoops one through to find Gray. Also tight inside the QPR box, but he's found a cross, and Birmingham have their equaliser. Patrick Roberts in the nick of time. They've left it late to make their mark here this evening. But those fans, it seems, are going to head home with something tonight.
It's a very good finish by Roberts, first and foremost, but cheeky little touch through from Paik on the build-up play.
Julian Stefan was going down the touchline there. He was furious his side didn't get a free kick. Well, they have one now, and a chance to load the box late in the night. Or do we have late drama to come? Madsen charged with the responsibility of coming up with a delivery here. He sends it deep. It's going to break for Poku. Poku, lovely turn, but Dykes sticks with him. The challenge comes in. Game goes on. Morgan with plenty of time here. Morgan takes aim! What a strike to win it! Kieran Morgan, take a bow! The sweetest of strikes to condemn Birmingham City here this evening.
I don't think he knows where his shirt is. this moment in time is not bothered one bit, but it's about the determination initially down that right-hand side, and then look at this for a strike. What I will say is, I think Burrell helps him. Not with the strike, obviously, but he just gets across the front of Beadle. Should the goalkeeper potentially do better? Maybe, but let's take nothing away from Morgan. The ferocity on the strike, and then at this moment, we're up here on the gantry and it's shaking.
One last chance for Birmingham as it's thumped forwards here. Headed away by Jimmy Dunn. Dunn again, flying header. Job done for Queen's Park Rangers, who move into the top 6 of the Sky Bet Championship. And could they have won it in any more a dramatic way? Kieran Morgan, who was only thrown on as a substitute after Amadou Mbengue was unable to finish the game. He is the star tonight. What a night for Queen's Park Rangers, who win by 2 goals to 1.